Alright, today I'm going to show you how to install some vent visors made by AVS. They're going on our 2000.5 Jeep Compass, also known as the new body. And this particular kit is good for the 2017.5 to the 2020 Compass, Jeep Compass. So the first thing I suggest is taking everything out of the package and sort it out. On the back of each one there'll be some numbers and a letter. There'll be two that have an L for left, two letters R for right, and I would just sort those out, put them on the right side and put your left on the left side. Now of course, sitting in the vehicle, that determines your left. So your left is your left, right is your right for windows. And what you want to do is kind of do a dry run. Hopefully you can still hear me. We got a little wind coming in. So you want to do a dry run. This particular plastic piece right here has no tape on it, if you notice. And what it does is it goes in between this rubber and this trim right here. So the first thing you want to do is stick that in there, slide it up. Then you want to bring this in and slide it into the channel. And as you see, it pushes right up nicely. Now this, the way I got it set right now, there's too much of a gap right here. You can actually see some of that red plastic that's covering the tape. You don't want that, so you want to bring it all the way to the edge tight and just kind of eyeball it. And that looks pretty good. So the next thing to do is get the alcohol pads that they give you. There's 4 of them, and take that out. There's a little pad inside, and you get that. Almost stick. Well, I'll stick that in my pocket. So what you want to do is you want to clean the area where the tape is going, so it's going to be in the channel. So you just kind of rub across there, and then down about where that tape ends. And just rub it really good and bring it all the way across there. You want it nice and clean. You can see it's got a little bit of dirt. So, all right, so the next thing you want to do is you want to take this tape off. So you want to take it back, let's say about couple of inches, and do the same thing. If I can get this, sometimes it's a little difficult getting that tape and that plastic off the tape. This I will actually take to right about there, and then let's see if I can get that and bring that a few inches too. All right, so you see how that looks. Okay, so next thing you want to do again is put this piece of plastic in there behind the trim. Get this lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this trim right here, this piece of tape off right there. And I'm going to stick it up inside and bring it forward. Now I'm just going to stick my finger in behind there and press on it. So that's all up there now. So what next thing you want to do is just pull that nice and gently, because you don't want it breaking off. And there you go. And just get your finger in there and rub it. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then once you got that in there, let's see if I can get this camera positioned where you can see what I do. But anyway, you see where that piece is in there like that. What you want to kind of do is, let's see, let me get around the camera. Is you just want to, let me turn the Jeep back on. Alright, let's see, do I have it positioned right? Okay, so what you want to do is bring your, just kind of bump it up Don't go bringing it up real quick. Just kind of bump it up, and then it's tight. And then you want to leave that there. You want to leave it like that for a couple of days, and it should be good to go. Once 2 days is up, then the tape should be secure. So let's do the back one. I'm gonna move the camera. You can hear my chickens going off. Let's see. All right. So this one, okay, so this one here, I'm gonna bring the window down and stop it about midway. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to clean the channel, and we're going to first dry fit it. So again, this one here, there's no tape on this side because that's going to go in between the rubber and the trim. Same with this one, rubber and the trim. So let me get my pad out, clean it. Actually, what I'm going to do first is do a dry run. Stick it in there like that. Bring it forward. Kind of look and see not where I want it. That looks about good. I want to kind of even it out. Alright. So, I get my alcohol pad. And we're going to rub across there and clean that up real good so we get a good stick. And now what we want to do, I got some tweezers. It'll be a little easier for me to try to get this red tape off. Let's see here. Because it's hard to get it off sometimes, as you can see. I wish they had some way to have a little bit of the red stick over the edge where it's easier to catch. Okay, alright, so I got that back a couple inches, and I'm going to do the same on this one. Sounds like one of my chickens just laid an egg. Alright, bring it back a couple inches. Alright, a couple inches off of that side, a couple inches off of that side. Next thing you want to do, again, put that between the rubber and the trim. Same over here, rubber and trim. You want to slide it up, kind of get it even, and pull that tape. Press on the back of it a little bit, and there you go. Just kind of rub your finger behind it, trying to get it nice and stuck to that. All right, let me see if I can get around and bring that window up. Again, you just want to kind of bump the window up a little bit. And there you go. All right. So I didn't see anybody else have a video of doing this, so I decided to make one. Because it can get a little confusing about those little tabs on each side where they got to go. Some people think they got to go in between, you know, the channel like the rest of where the tape is at. But anyway, hope this helps. And here, I'll bring it up a little closer so you can kind of see. But again, you want to get that between the rubber and the trim. And same with that. You want that in there between the rubber and the trim. And again, just leave it up for a couple of days and it should be good to go. And again, hope this helps.